Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Point Blank Podcast with Rome DMV, where we get down to it, point blank, period. It's another beautiful day, episode 16. Salute to everyone that signed up on the Patreon hearing this first. You guys know that's where I'll be dropping my podcast a few days before they'll be on YouTube for the public. The link is in the description below to sign up. Salute to Battle Truth, first of all. You got about a day left to respond before I take a decisive victory over you, according to the community as a whole. Thanks to all you guys for rocking with the track. You never know when I'll do something to get things going, but that's literally all I do, and that's why you guys love me in the first place. So subscribe for the street mess. Now, Tay Roc just had an interview on Hip Hop Is Real, and he sounded insane the whole interview. Now, we're just going to break down the obvious lies that he told in this interview. This isn't really going to be going at Tay Roc. This isn't going to be anything. This is just going to be me speaking the facts, and I'm going to let you guys decide how it goes. I might give my opinions on a couple things, and honestly, I don't need to because it's already out there, and a lot of the things that I'm about to say, I'm sure a lot of people already realize, but I really kind of broke this thing down, I feel like, a little bit more than anyone has. Granted, I haven't really listened to anyone, but I just feel like no one ever breaks it down the way that I do. So I'm going to break it down right now. Now, when I tell you that I was in shock by some of the things that he was saying, it honestly made me feel like Tay Roc thinks that nobody saw the videos that came out, and apparently he didn't either. Like, he really said a lot of things that we could just clearly see were just not true. Okay, now let's break them down real quick, shall we? Okay, first off, in the interview, he starts talking about whether he knew or not, saying that he doesn't know if Briz knew or if Top knew, but he himself did not know until Mook said it at the start of the third round. Now, it's recently came out that T-Top had reposted and liked Murda Mook's photo on Instagram and things like that, just saying my condolences, all that. So we know at least T-Top knew. So the obvious lie is that they didn't know. This isn't a lie about Tay Roc. This is just a lie about the situation. Like after knowing that and seeing the proof of it, like, I can't believe that they didn't know anymore, because if T-Top knew and he was okay with coming out and saying that, then Briz knew as well. So I personally don't believe that. That's just my opinion. Briz and T-Top, y'all are my guys, but I'm just going to be honest there. Like, this is just me being honest. And I'm sure you yourself, if you truly somehow, some God-given way didn't know, like, then you can be mad at me, I guess. But you know in your heart of hearts that you knew, so you can't really be mad, especially when there's proof that you knew. It's really no point in, you should have just came out and said that's battle rap. That's how it is, and you should have stayed like that, in my opinion. But then Tay Roc says that I guess that was the reason that he hooked off on Briz. No, that's not why he hooked off on Briz. He hooked off on Briz because Briz grabbed him as things kind of escalated. Mook had already let that go for the sake of the battle, and he was going to handle it later. Like, he said that literally in his interview that he did. So I don't think that you even watched the interview. Like, and you could even see on stage, like, he talked about it with people after he said it, and he let it go, and then he went on to rap. And that's why he put some emphasis on, like, yeah, my mother just passed, and you saying that you put your head down, like, oh, I didn't know. Like, okay, I mean, that has nothing to do with what happened afterwards. Like, that is literally nothing to do with what happened afterwards. Like, you putting your head down and realizing that, oh, I didn't even realize that, and they just said it. Like, that has nothing to do with the situation, because that wasn't even the reason that he hooked off on Briz, right? That was mess up number one in this interview. That was your first mess up, is not knowing the reason, right? Then Tay Roc goes into how he didn't want to fight Calico or Blackface, and I'm gonna quote this exactly from the mouth of Tay Roc. He said, "We talk all the time, so why are you swinging at me? I don't care who swung on you. I ain't swing on you. Blackface? Matter of fact, let's just stop and break that down first. He said, we talk all the time, so why are you swinging at me? He's swinging at you because you're Briz Rawstein's right, like next to, like right there. Like, there was a reason Rex was in there willing to fight, throwing punches. Rex wasn't standing back. Why? Because that's Mook's right-hand man in battle rap. it goes hand in hand. Calico's on stage with him. He's not even Murda Mook's right-hand man. They just know each other. And he still swung. And you're sitting here saying, why are you swinging at me? Because you're on that side of the person that was being extra and that deserved to get punched. And once a brawl breaks out, if you're on that side, I'm swinging at you. That's why Blackface swung at Chess. All that. Then he said, I don't care who swung on you. I ain't swing on you. Okay, so I guess that means that you don't care if it's your right-hand man that starts a fight. You won't finish it just because you know the person. So let's say there's one of your friends outside of battle rap, right? Like the people that always be with you, Tay-Rock. If one of them hooks off on someone at an event, you just gonna stand there and watch them get beat up just because you know the battle rappers? Let's just say you and who's he had beef? Who is Tay-Rock ever had beef with? Like real beef with? Like, okay, let's just say for instance, like K-Shine, right? You know K-Shine, y'all are cool, y'all are cordial. It is what it is, right? But there's been beef between y'all at a time. So if one of your people that doesn't rap swings off on K-Shine and punches K-Shine dead in the mouth, and then K-Shine turns around and all K-Shine's people go right at dude and start beating him up, you not gonna do nothing just because you know him and you ain't swing on him, so they shouldn't beat you up? If that's really your right-hand man and it's just battle rap, like these are obvious things. Then you said, Blackface? Your dad? A BMF member? An OG out there? How would that look? Tay-Rock fights Blackface. How would it look, Tay-Rock? It would look like you were defending your team. That's what it would look like. It would look like you're willing to fight an OG out here. Do you know the credibility that you would have got in this situation if Blackface would have came at you and you would have put all that energy you had in that Hip Hop Is Real interview into a punch and clocked Blackface across the jaw like he did to Briz Rothstein? Could you imagine what people would be saying? Dang, Tay-Rock punched Blackface right in the face, man. He was really with it. But that didn't happen. You're sitting here saying, how would that look if I fought him? It would look like you did what you were supposed to do. It would look like you didn't become Sheetrock. It would look like you were Tay-Rock, the person that we've believed that you've been portraying yourself to be this entire time. Then he said, now how would that look, Knowledge? Now, if I was Knowledge, that's what I would have said. It would look like, yeah, you had some guts. What did Knowledge say? Yeah. I'll get to that later. Y'all will hear that in my Blogger Breakdown Part 1 anyway, which is on the Patreon now. Then he goes into what he did when the fight broke out. Okay. He said, I don't know how Chess went from next to me to outside the venue and he was maced. What do you mean you don't know how Chess went from next to you to outside the venue and he was maced? Tay-Rock, do you not realize you were right behind Chess? Like, the video's right here. Like, we can see it on camera as the fight breaks out. That's you right there. Look at this. I don't even like put things in my podcast like this, but this is like just necessary. Like, look, the video is out there. Look at you looking right there, right behind Chess. You're right there. There's no getting around. Like, you're right there. Like, what is there to argue about? Like, you can't say, I don't know how Chess, like, what? Like, I don't know how Chess went from next to me to outside the venue and he was maced. Bro, you were right in front of him. You saw the entire thing happen. And then once T-Rex picked up the bottle and started walking over, you can see you turn around and start to walk that way. Once Orange Shirt Dude came back to y'all side, then you turned around and started walking back there. And then you said, if we all mace, how can I see what's going on? I'm maced up, not in my city, and you want me to jump in a crowd of niggas when I don't know who's fighting? You don't know who's fighting? Tay-Rock, you clearly didn't get maced. Clearly, like clear as day. Like, you didn't even rub your eye. You were chilling. Like, we have the video of you after you walked to the back. You stayed by the door and posted up. You had your hands in your pockets. You wasn't rubbing your eyes, nothing. You wasn't maced. Do you understand what being maced is? Like Chess was throwing up. K-Shine was throwing up. You were standing by the door with your hands in your pockets. You did not get maced. We know this. These are facts. We can look at it and see you did not get maced. You never rubbed your eyes. You was at the back just watching it all happen. You clearly watched Chess, watched all that stuff. watch the mace go down in front of you and mainly on Murda Mook's side, because that's where the main gulp of the fighting was at. And then you walked to the back by the door. We saw this on, like, it's all on camera. Like, that's you right there. That's you. That's you. That's nobody else. That's you right there. Right there. That's you. Tay-Rock. Sheetrock. Against the wall. That's you. I'm not doing anything. I'm personally am not attacking you, Tay-Rock. I'm just pointing out the facts and things that you said in your interview, because that interview was appalling and it made you look way worse. Like, in my opinion, you shouldn't have done that interview. You should have just let it rock. Because Jesus Christ, Geechee got... Anyway, I'll get to that later as well. You know, then he says Briz didn't fight either. I didn't see anyone fighting. This is verbatim from Tay-Rock. He says Briz didn't fight either. Pretty much saying, throwing Briz under the bus, right? Literally throwing Briz, saying Briz didn't fight neither. Like, y'all talking about me. I didn't fight. Briz ain't fighting either. I didn't see anyone fighting. I didn't see Briz. I didn't see Top. I didn't see Snake Eyes. I didn't see Rex. I saw none of them back there where I was. Well, at least you admitted to being back there where you was. That was key when you were talking about this. Little words give away things. Little words. I saw none of them back there where I was. You didn't see them? What, like, the video is there. This is what I'm saying. Like, there's proof that you did see them. You're standing right by the door as Briz Rawstein runs out, runs back in, yells, "That's my man's, that's my man's," trying to get dude in the orange shirt, his homie. And you just stood there and watched. And you said you didn't see Briz fighting? So you didn't see right in front of you, right on the ramp, Briz get punched by Blackface and continue to get chased by them and continue to fight, get fought? Really? You didn't, like, you're going to say that in the interview? Like, it was just too many lies. There was just too many blatant lies. Like, I don't think that Tay-Rock, that you watched any of these videos, or else you would have came with a different story. Like, seriously, like, this is crazy. You literally said, "Where was y'all at? Because I ain't see you." Pretty much saying, like, where was y'all at? Like, y'all ain't do nothing. Where was y'all at? What do you mean? They were the ones getting beat up. Where was they at? Chess was right in the front of the stage. The front. We can see it. He was with all things. He was ready. He was like, "Oh, Blackface swung on me. Okay." You can see Blackface swing on him in the video. You can see it right there real quick. Blackface swung on him. Why? Because it's going down. You on that side. I think you the only one in the whole situation that didn't understand that, Tay-Rock. But I'm not doing anything. I'm not coming at you. I'm just pointing out the facts and what you said in the interview and what actually happened on camera. Then he starts talking about the Snake Eyes back and forth. And this is where Tay-Rock starts going crazy, right? He gets super hyped right here in the interview, saying that he's with all things. He's with it all. Like, and then he says he wanted to know if it's battle rap or something else with Snake Eyes. And the way he was talking while he was saying this, he didn't have that energy when Snake Eyes was right in front of him, poking his chain and all that, like, talking right in his face, talking real greasy. Like, Tay-Rock was sitting there like, right, uh-huh. So what are we doing? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are we doing? That's how he was talking. He wasn't talking like this Hip Hop Is Real interview. He wasn't talking to Snake Eyes like he was talking to the camera and microphone. Which I don't understand. Like, if somebody's sitting there poking me in the chest, first thing I'm doing is swatting their hand away. Like, what are you doing? Like, get your hands off of me. You just let him do it. Like, I think you didn't realize Snake Eyes is taller. Like, Tay-Rock, you're my size, literally. Like, most people don't realize that. Like, you're my size. You're not that big. Like, Snake Eyes kind of, like, little boyed you right there, and you didn't really do nothing, and you kind of got quiet, but in the Hip Hop Is Real interview, you got really loud. I'm not doing anything. I'm not coming at you. I'm just stating the facts and what happened and what is in the videos. Just coming at you with the proof, because proof is all that matters. Now, then you said a bunch of stuff. Tay-Rock said a bunch of stuff. "Oh, I'm out here. I'm with whatever. I'm with all that dumb stuff you think you're with." Bro, everyone in the building was fighting except for you. Chess was with all the dumb stuff that he thinks he was with. Calico, Murda Mook, Blackface, all of them are with the stuff, but you weren't with the stuff at the time that things popped off. So why are you saying this now in the interview like Snake Eyes was an issue, when really the big issue was the situation that happened with you chilling by the back door while your homies was getting punched and you watched them get ran out the building? I don't know why you're getting hyped about this situation. Then you start talking about, "I wasn't supposed to leave with this chain. I wasn't spending. Then you pull out the chain. Now anyone can go back and look at that hit. Shout out to like the 1% of battle rappers that got real chains in battle rap. Like up close, like you can tell if a chain is real. Shout out to the people with real chains. Sue Surf got a real chain. Twerk got a real chain. Now shout out to Twerk. You know what I'm saying? On the come up, I understand it. But once you come up, like you should get a real chain. And like you know what I'm saying? Like Twerk, Surf, who else? K-Shine got a real chain. DNA got a small chain, but that joint's real. Like you could just tell up close if a battle rapper's chain is real. Like Hitman Holla, his watch is real. You seen that up close. Like his chain he had was real. Like it's just certain thing you could tell if it's real. You know what I'm saying? Like so. When Tay Roc pulled out this chain, if y'all like, it's an HD 1080p. Like I don't know why. Like literally, like that chain is so like that chain is so fake. It's not even funny. Like it looks like the sparkles are literally bedazzled on it. Like the like he's moving the chain back and forth, and the sparkles aren't even moving. Like it's supposed to be shimmering in some way. They're like literally not moving. Like it literally looks like the sparkles are bedazzled on it. Like it's crazy. Like it's not even somewhat real. So I don't know who would snatch the $5 chain. You saying we wasn't supposed to leave with the chain? Who is gonna cause a problem over a $5 chain? I don't know. Like even Snake Eyes isn't that petty. Like come on, bro. Like that chain looks like, just go look at it. Like it's clear and obvious. Like you just got too close. Like you put that thing right in the camera. Like you shouldn't have did that. Like that looks crazy. Like that literally looked like it came out of a cereal box. Like stop wearing that. That's crazy. Then he said I'm not even coming at you. I'm just stating the facts. That's all. Then he said to everyone, I'm with whatever. Y'all laughing? Punch me in the face. Swing on me. Nobody did it yet. Punch me in the face while I'm rapping. I dare you. Do it. I'm dying for it. One of you do it. Oh God. Why, like what, why, like what was even the point of this little rant right here? Like telling people to punch you in the face. You're literally asking someone to. Anytime someone is asked to get punched in the face in battle rap, someone punches them in the face. It's just happened every single time. It just has. So I expect this to be no different. I expect at some point, and this isn't wishing ill on Tay Roc, but I expect at some point someone's gonna punch Tay Roc in the face. Whether it be some random fan that's just mad because Tay Roc's doing all this dumb stuff and he's really not about it, and someone just wants to prove to Tay Roc he's not about it. Because I'm pretty sure if someone punches Tay Roc in the face right now, nobody is gonna help except for maybe like his best friends in real life at this point. I'm pretty sure ain't nobody gonna do nothing because he didn't do nothing for them. So you don't do something for somebody when they prove that they don't do something for you. Like if someone offers to borrow if someone asks to borrow $50 and you give it to them and then they give you the money back, and then you ask to borrow $50 a month later and they like, nah, I don't got it, when you know that they do. Like, don't do it no more. You don't do it no more. It's that simple. You just don't do it no more. You stop doing it. It's that simple. Like, it's you get one chance to prove it, and this was the biggest situation possible that you could have proved it in, and you proved that you wasn't gonna do nothing. So why are you sitting here telling people to punch you in the face when, no, like, don't do this. Like, this is not a good approach. Like, this was not good, like, at all. Punch me in the face while I'm rapping. I dare you. Do it. I'm dying for it. Tay Roc, you rap at the end of the night a lot of the times. Don't do that. Like somebody might do it just because. Like, hey, it's the end of the night. I already got paid. Pow. Hey, I can punch Tay Roc because he's not about it. And then what happened? What happened if you get punched on stage? You get punched, and then what happened? It'd be a scuffle. You'd probably be a little bit dazed, so you're not really trying to fight. So you'd probably just yell with your eyes closed while getting held back a little bit. It'd probably break up. Nobody would really fight the other side because you ain't fight. Like, so, like, why would they fight? Like, what would really happen? Like, the event might not even get shut down if somebody punched you in the face while you're rapping. Like, it's almost expected now, which is crap because of this interview. I don't know why you did this interview like this. You should not have had this type of energy. Like, I know some fans are, like, hyping you on, like, yeah, like, this is great. No, it's not. Like, this is not good. Like, Jesus Christ, like, And then you said, if I'm with you, then I'm with you, period. That's who I am. If you with Rex ain't with you. He's by himself. Hold up. You said, if I'm with you, then I'm with you, period. That's who I am. But if you with Rex ain't with you. He's by himself. Hold up. But when Briz was with you was by yourself, literally by the door. So how you gonna say if you with Rex Rex ain't with you, he's by himself when you was by yourself and not with Briz Rothstein and not supporting your homeboy. All your homeboys that you watching in front of you getting punched. Literally on stage. The video's right there. Like, you can see yourself. How? How is this possible? Then you keep going, which I don't get. Don't touch me when we rapping. You think because I'm a small dude, I won't pop? See, this is like little things. You admit that you think because I'm a small... This is out your mouth. You said you think because I'm a small dude, I won't pop. This is you telling everybody you're a smaller dude. Most people, when you're on that stage, they don't really pay attention to that. They kind of imagine you a little bit taller no matter what. It's kind of like the NBA. They just give you a couple extra inches. You know what I'm saying? But... like, Tay-Rock, you're literally as tall as me. Like, I'm like 2 or 3 inches taller than JC, and you're like pretty much my height. You always wear a hat, so you might have an inch because of the hat, but you're my height. Like, you're pretty much my size. So it's like, ugh. Like, you could pop, but I hope you really know how to fight. Like, really know how to fight if you inviting this type of energy, because you got to be able to fight and like fighting to... because it's one thing to know how to fight. It's another thing to like fighting. When you enjoy it and know what you're doing once things pop off, oh, it's fun. I bet. Let's go. When you swinging. I bet. What you doing next? Most of the time you see things coming. So anyway, if you know how to fight, you know how to fight. Anyway, I ain't gonna go into that. Then you start talking about, don't nobody touch me. I don't care who you are. I don't care if we on a stage. Don't touch me while I'm rapping. Don't touch me while you rapping. Nothing. Okay, Tay-Rock, but wasn't Calico literally pushing you all around the stage? Literally all around the stage. Yes, he was. Did you pop? No, you pulled a sheetrock. You just froze, chilled. Like, there wasn't a wall that you could go by, so you just stood there. Like, and these is not me coming at you. This is just me stating facts. That's all that I'm doing. I haven't said anything in this whole blog that isn't just facts. I haven't really given an opinion. I'm just literally stating what happened and the truths and the things that you said that really aren't true. Doorman, yeah, that's him. Shout out to Tay-Rock, man. Jesus Christ, this Geechee Gotti battle's coming up. We're gonna talk about that, getting the predictions on that thing real soon. So sign up for the Patreon if you guys want to hear that. You guys already know what it is. Shout out to all you guys listening, all you guys that are signed up. Yeah, Battle Truth, you pretty much got a day left, and then you pretty much just take this L. You can't really take too long to respond back. Why? Because I made that in about literally an hour from the time I decided to do it to the time that I uploaded it to the time that I dropped it. It literally took me an hour. So you better hurry up. See you guys on the next vlog. Rome wasn't built in a day. Thanks for watching the show. Subscribe now to get the latest from the podcast, and to hear all my content before it drops on YouTube, sign up for the Patreon in the description.